not easy. Let me tell you. It's not easy doing what I do, day in, day out. It's not easy when you feel like the whole world's against you. When you look outside and it feels like the bird's about to flip you off. It's not easy when a kid on a tricycle rides by. You could tell in his head he thinks, man, I could kick the shit out of that guy. I'm what I like to call an anti-everythinger. I'm anti-everything, you know. I don't believe in, what you believe. That it's not easy, believing in nothing and being anti-everything. But you know what? I think maybe you'll start to understand why it's so hard. I've been asked that a lot, and I think when it really boils down to it, I'm not going to let myself be a government bitch boy. They're government tools, to spy on you, to take away your freedom. They don't work. Like if they really did work, then we'd be out of this pandemic right now. Like it's a bunch of bullshit. It's clearly a movement from the war on Christmas, because they don't want us to say Merry Christmas. And what better way to stop that than putting a mask in front of our face and literally blocking us from saying Merry Christmas? And that's really, I think, when it boils down to it. What do they want us to say? Happy holidays, right? Happy holidays, coronavirus. They're both 5. It's right there. Honestly, I would say Merry Christmas. And I would say, if this virus was so real, then why are the hospitals empty? Have you seen reports about hospitals filling up? Because I sure haven't. So, what's up with that? That's kind of weird, huh? Liam, you can do the evidence at home right now. If I put something on here, would it just roll right off? But watch, ready? I have this ball right here. See? There you go. I have this ball. Okay? When I put it on the cardboard, if the earth was round, wouldn't that roll away? See? Wouldn't that just... I'm doing this right now to demonstrate how stupid gravity is. But you know what? That's not important. It's such a dumb belief to think the earth is round. I mean, ridiculous. I really wished you had brought this up. I think the globe is the single worst invention of all time. You ever seen a piece of paper, a map? That's what the planet looks like. All right, I don't want to hear any more bullshit. Can we stop with the globe talk, please? There's only one globe I like, and it's the Harlem Globetrotters. I saw them once in Vegas. They put on a great show. They're really talented individuals, all right? But that's it. Yeah, I mean, it's based on, the probably most infamous and current assassination of our time, Abraham Lincoln. For those of you who don't know, he was the President of the United States, and he was assassinated in the Harrison Ford Theater. See, if you look here, we have a poster from the movie Alien, and right next to it we have a poster with Lincoln, and I think this kind of sums it all up. What I truly believe is I don't think Lincoln was assassinated. I think he was merely knocked out, and he went to go live in a UFO with the aliens, and he's still up there in circling around in outer space. My proof here is if you look at this photo here of the famous Lincoln Monument, he's sitting down. When was the last time you saw a dead person sit down? Almost kind of, you ever seen Star Trek? You know how they sit in the chairs in the spaceship? It's kind of like he's sitting in a spaceship chair, isn't it? Kind of commanding a moon base. This says extra. Extraterrestrial. It's right there. Here we have John Wilkes Booth jumping off the rafter. Pretty incredible that he could jump from there. Almost extraordinary, extraterrestrial. John Wilkes Booth was one of the toss people. Lincoln and Seward, huh? Seward kind of sounds like saucer. little bit. Sorry. I sometimes my allergies kick up when I'm on the right track.
Now I'm seeing on the back of that board there's a couple pieces of paper. Is that the same conspiracy theory, just more Lincoln stuff?
No, this is a different theory. You're familiar with Osama bin Laden and the assassination. My theory is that Osama wasn't actually assassinated. It was the president at the time, Barack Obama. You might have heard of him. And I think that they did a switcheroo, and Obama was assassinated and Osama became president. And let me show you my findings here. So we're going to start off pretty slow. Right there. Like they look the same. You're probably thinking, how did this begin? Well, every year at the presidential luau, they have a movie in the Rose Garden. And what movie was playing that night? You guessed it, the 1990s Disney remake classic, Parent Trap. And if you've ever seen Parent Trap, you know that movie's all about Lindsay Lohan switching places with Lindsay Lohan. But it's not two little redheaded girls, it's two prominent figures of power. So I think that's what happened. This is proof in the pudding. I don't know if you can see this, but this says Usama. Who the fuck is that? Oh, here. Look. Obama. It's clearly Barack. Birthday. That's probably Obama's birthday. I haven't actually looked up if it's his birthday or not, but that probably is. I bet the Illuminati brought the DVD of The Parent Trap, with the one with Dennis Quaid, to the Hawaiian presidential luau to get the idea, because this was all an inside job. It's there. The proof's in the pudding. I don't like pudding that much, but the proof is there. I like, for instance, like, I'm anti-marriage. I always have been. It's not like a recent thing that started, when my marriage fell apart right in front of my eyes because, Brad was such a better guy than I was. I introduced them. But that's not important. I've always been anti-marriage. I wasn't married for 5 years in a wonderful relationship. That's not what we're talking about here. I really want to get across. You think that it's you might think it's easy. Oh, being a naysayer. Not believing in what other people believe in. But you know what? It's not. All right, it's not.